Okay.
It's two D's.
Well, I overheard
Two
the
Ds.
lineup tonight.
No, I understand. Two D's makes the A silent.
Okay. Would it make it a schwa A?
All right, welcome everyone to the Nebraska City Gretna Dragons
Matchup tonight.
It is a matchup. I got a little flustered there a little bit.
It is senior night here tonight, Jeff.
It is senior night. We've got how many? 6 seniors, and one of them starting in goal tonight. Pretty excited for that. Curry Arm starting in goal for the Dragons.
And I believe about 4 of these seniors, 4 of them, Cover, Bickle, Fibbich, and Voss, have started every varsity game since they've been freshmen. So it's a nice way for them to head out of here.
And let's keep that going. Hopefully no
Yeah,
injuries.
yep. The Pioneers come in, I believe they are 3 up and 4 or 5 down on the season.
Okay.
They have won 3 games. And so they'll come in here with a little bit of confidence.
Nothing strange about the starters for Gretna. The same starters that we've had for the year. So except that Judd Merriman is out there playing left wing.
And then Curry Arms and goal, senior night. Those guys will get a little bit of time here, and we'll see how that goes.
Early strike right off the bat. A good take. A little high. That shot brought to you by?
That's shot brought to you by Geico Insurance. Geico Insurance. You know the gecko. That means Geico. Geico.com. Find it today.
All right. New sponsor. Welcome to the broadcast. Geico Insurance. All right. Nebraska trying to possess. Oh, and just wide. Jake Kober with a nice cross by Fibbich.
Great job there. I like what I'm seeing right now. The Dragons are putting the pressure on.
And
they're going to award a corner here.
They are going to award a corner. You know what that means? They bring the 2 big boys back.
It does.
Up from defense.
Big boys up. You got Cover going to take this.
You got Voss and Haddon in there. Great
Nice
send.
ball.
Fibbich on
over.
it. Just a little over the
So
top.
already the Dragons with 3 quality shots on goal.
And we're not even 2 minutes into the game.
Goalkeeper, for those of you on television, not on television, we're in a fuchsia again. That's been a common theme this year. Fuchsia for Nebraska City.
Judd Merriman just couldn't quite get it.
And he
Patton
gets
showing his physicalness. A little toe pick there. Loses it momentarily. Back to Voss. Sends it up to, unfortunate for Patchy. Turns it over to Nebraska City. Once again, I see a lot of attacking that's going to happen for Gretna. I think most of the match will be on this side of this half, and will be on this side of the field. Patchy sends it to Fibbich. Looking for somebody. He's got
Moyer over here.
Moyer trying to play the through ball. Taken away. Will not go out of bounds. Moyer with it. Looking to reset over to John Cover. Back to Moyer. Nice little give and go there. Out of bounds will be a Dragon throw.
Well, the Dragons come in 7-0 on the season. They're 4th in points in Class A right now, and playing that Class B schedule. But in the next couple weeks here, we're going to find out what these fellas are made of. The water gets a lot deeper starting tomorrow night at Norris.
Yeah, Norris is ranked. You know, they always have a good group of kids down there. I think the school's comparable, just about anyway, just in size, and always seem to play us tough, especially at home. Another corner kick, number 2. Oh, and another. Fibbich has just had 2 shots denied there.
Looks.
A good send. These seniors know they want it. They want this win tonight. Just off Moyer, it'll be a throw into the Pioneers. Again, controlled by Gretna. Bickle with the ball. Gonna kick it back. Nope. Tried to do a little dipsy doodle to Fibbich. Didn't quite work out.
Moyer on the spot.
Patchy tries to do something with it. Gets tangled up.
Malizzi comes up nicely, makes his move, and he's going here. Another dipsy doodle there.
He's going to be a sophomore. Been playing strong all year. been a huge asset to that defense back there. Back to Voss.
Good to see Zach back out there this game. He missed last Thursday's match.
Is it me, or are they playing a three-man back? It looks like Gretna's playing a three-man back.
Yeah, it sure does.
So I would say Coach Ortley was looking to get out of here and maybe 10 goal. Patton on the attack. Over to Jake, who pitches off to Jed Merriman. Tries to corner, gets it cleared by the Pioneers. It'll be a throw-in.
This is the first game of the year, the first match of the year we see Coach Ortley in shorts. And I believe those are a skinny short. And they look quite nice.
It appears he might have missed leg day today as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's missed leg day for a few weeks. His brother Cody.
Nice take by Bickle. Nice cross. Goal! A great cross by Bickle to Jake Cover.
Nice job, guys.
Jake Cover finds the net. Found the net 22 times last year. And
Bickle loves doing that, just getting those little runs to the end line and slotting it in. And that's good soccer right there. You'd like to see. That's what the young folks can learn. A lot of kids just want to go and score themselves, but that's unselfish play. We like to see that.
That goal brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Two local agents, Gary Cooten and Renee Reddy. State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Nice. New sponsor again.
Throw into the Dragons.
Heavy on insurance sponsors tonight, it looks like.
Back to Moyer. Going to reset it. Sends it back to Malese. He's going to probably play it back to Voss. Looking to maybe switch the field a little bit. Voss pushes it over to Haddon. Playing that left defensive back. Cover. Looking to make a run.
Coach Jessica, you can hear her over there calling out to the troops, and
She's
immediately
a feisty coach.
they steal the ball. And that's going to be Nebraska City.
Control now by Gretna. Moyer gets wrapped up a little bit, a little handsy, nothing called. Lost to Fibbage.
And we're on the move. Fibbage beats his man. Can he get out there? Look at using his speed. Slots it in. Looks like it's going to go. Nope. Collected by the goalkeeper.
I haven't decided if Merriman's playing that left back. I am dazed and confused, which is normally the case anyway, Brett, as you know.
It is. But it's how we know you, and it's how we love you.
Curry back there directing traffic for the Dragons.
Malese crosses, trying to find Nate Fibbage, and he does.
The sun is a problem for sure. Looking to do something with it.
Fibbage dribbling.
More dribbling.
Dribble.
Unfortunately loses the ball. Bickle picks it up. Little toe lift there with the ball.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
very unfortunate.
And first substitute of the match, it's a Pioneer. Looks like that'll be number 2 taking a seat, and I believe number 18 into the match.
18 is... Well, I don't have him. Eli McNeely.
So McNeely in.
Just
It's just another good take. We've had solid takes here tonight so far. Still only 1-0 Dragons.
Eli McNeely is a freshman. Eli McNeely. You say that 5 times, right?
I can't say it. I can't say it 3, let alone 5. I believe it is Slavic, though, the name.
It sounds Slavic for sure.
And not a great kick. Bickle will
Got
collect
Moyer
it. Now
on the
Moyer.
right hand side. Oh, a little push in the back.
Pushy over there.
Nothing called. Ref saw it. Whistle. Got a little chippy, was pushy. And the AR tries to settle him down a little bit. Didn't wouldn't take kindly.
Nebraska City not known for being chippy.
No, they're known for their apples
In their trees.
and their Applejack Festival.
Yeah, Applejack Festival. It's a wonderful.
I'm making a special product for them, actually. Jack Boss just buries it. Picks up the garbage.
Yeah, you got to be
Slides it
there.
in.
Someone's got to be there to collect the garbage. I mean, it's just that's what it is. But solid put away right there. I think, yeah, nice job for the Dragons.
So right off the bat, here we are, 31 and a half minutes into the match, if I'm reading that correctly, and the Dragons are up 2-0. That goal brought to you by
Access Insurance. Access Insurance in Gretna, one of the fine establishments to get you the access to the kind of insurance you need. Access Insurance. Find us on Highway 6 and 31.
Agent Clayton Hevacan is a great guy. I've known him a long time, and just an outstanding Gretna citizen. Does a lot for the community, and big fan of the access.
Yeah.
Of course, he's been talking to us, Brett, about having the post-game access post-game show.
Yes.
Let's see if that comes
To fruition.
Yes. So far, Gretna's dominated. Out of bounds, it'll be a Pioneer ball.
We'd like to welcome those in Fort Worth who just finished watching Little House on the Prairie. And welcome to the broadcast, and we hope you enjoy the match.
Also like to welcome those of you in Spirit Woods, Saskatchewan, who just got done watching Ice Road Truckers.
Welcome. Welcome to both of you.
Adding to Fibbage, dancing with it, finds Cover, gonna send it off to Patchy. Gretna on the attack, back to Cover, little give and go.
Ooh,
Nice
little
break up
save,
there by
yeah.
number 4, Logan Hoover. He's a senior.
Hoover, it's like a vacuum cleaner. He sucked that one right up.
We've got some Dragons warming up out there, getting ready to come in. I see Lindsay coming in.
So a corner for John Cover.
Number 3. See if we can score. Well, we scored on the last. Oh!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a great job by Zach Voss. That was unbelievable.
I think Haddon got the goal.
Yeah, I think he put it back in and then had
Off his chest.
Was Johnny on the spot right there. But Zach Voss set that one up
That was a
beautifully.
fantastic save by Voss.
Yes.
Yes. We got some substitutes coming in. We've got Hector, and we've got
Bernal.
Micah, the Slavic player, exchange student, as well as we have Lindsay.
Yep.
Hayden Lindsay comes in for Jed Merriman.
That's happened twice. That number 9 is struggling with it.
That last goal brought to you by Farmers Insurance. No need to be a farmer to be insured by Farmers Insurance. Your local farmer insurance is Bill Cotier. That's French, folks. Bill Cotier, your Farmers Insurance right here in good old Gretna, Nebraska.
Great. He's a good guy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know he was French. I could have swore he was Slavic.
He is French, but I do believe he does have some Slavic in him.
It makes sense.
Just a bit out of reach for Micah, our Slavic foreign exchange student. Malizi with the ball. Moyer looking to attack.
Using his speed.
Nobody there. Just a little bit off his foot. Didn't get all of that one. Going to be a goal kick to the Pioneers.
And the Pioneers, in all white, they're moving from south to north.
A big shout out to Roger Miller, making the rounds tonight. Using our broadcast booth, introducing the senior and their parents. He's made his way over to the coaches over there to give him his, I'm sure, his encouragements.
And maybe to remind them to not get so rambunctious and get any yellow cards tonight. He's big on school spirit. Now the Dragons. Nate Fibbich is dribbling.
Oh,
big intercepted.
Just too long of a pass there.
Ooh,
Mishandled by Haddon.
Is that Hayden or Haddon?
That'd be Haddon. Two
Okay,
D's.
okay.
If it was one D, it'd be Hayden.
In that situation?
I'm not sure.
Perhaps.
Not sure. It might have been a handball. Not sure.
The referee.
Could have been a little pushy. Not sure. But number 13 is going to take it, and that is
I don't.
Marco to JD to
Just say Marco
Marco.
Polo?
Fibbich just feeling it. He wants it.
Oh, a big hit.
Senior night. He wants a goal.
He does.
Goal kick again. Number 13. That's their big. Oh, sorry. Number 4. That's their big senior back there running that defense. He's going to be busy all night.
A little give and go by the Pioneers. I like what I saw there.
That was a handball, not
It was
called.
a handball. The center referee not known
For his speed.
for his authoritative decision making with the whistle.
Or his agility. Sporting the ponytail. Cleared by the Pioneer. Throw in Gretna.
So the Dragons have a busy week here at home, Nebraska City. Tomorrow night on the road at Norris. That'll be a challenging match, and then back here Thursday against Waverly, and they're an improved team, Jeff.
They are. They're ranked in the Class B rankings. Not used to that, but Waverly, that community's growing, and it's going to be another corner kick. Good
And
sportsmanship there by the goalie.
It was. In next week, Monday night, we'll be here versus Lincoln East, and Tuesday on the road to Scott. Those two will be very challenging matches for the Dragons.
Yeah, back to back.
We'll know exactly where we're at after those two games.
Absolutely. After this game, really, the next 3 games are crucial for this team, who so far, the only real challenge they've really had was Mount Michael. And, I got to give Mount Michael credit. They played well.
Yeah.
Big team.
We really had a lot of shots. Just the little shots weren't going.
Moyer looking to attack.
Look at that
looking
speed.
for cross. Oh! Wishes he had that one back. Just tripped over his feet
Yeah,
a little bit.
just got tied up there. Yeah, just mishit that.
I think his pride's hurt more than anything on that. That was a good attempt, though.
Great attempt. I'll tell you what, for a kid that wears a brace, he is lightning fast.
He is fast. Haddon with a chest bump.
Yeah. Moyer there.
Moyer just goes. And, oh, that's going to be just letting them know. Those two have had some words, so that's a little payback right there. We'll see what if that escalates anymore. I hope not. Fibbich loses it for just a second. Little karate chop there by Haddon. Lindsay back to Haddon. Up the field to Lindsay. Patchy. Back to John Cover. Switches the field to Malizi. Looks to make a run. He's got Micah running up the right side as well as Moyer. Takes it himself. Loses it momentarily, and Micah picks up the garbage. And Fibbich settles it. Controlled by Gretna. Cover, the quarterback back there, directing traffic over to Micah. Needs someone to go right. There you go. Over to Patchy, making the move. Gets pickpocket. He's on. Oh, he's got to move. He's got to cross. It's just a matter of finishing.
It looked like there was definitely a handball there.
Not called. Johnny on the spot. He is not. That's okay. That was a golden opportunity. We had them beat.
After the game, he is definitely going to have to check his phone because he's missed a lot of calls.
Brought to you by Verizon.
Verizon Wireless.
Yeah, don't miss a call. Don't drop a call. You won't with Verizon. Verizon Wireless. See a dealer near you.
And there's one right here in Gretna.
gotta say, I'm not impressed with the fan support from Nebraska City. I know it's a 40-minute drive, and not an easy place to come from these days with the water situation.
Looks like they have about 11 fans on their bleachers over there.
They had enough to field a team in the stands.
They do, and that's not usually what you want. One fan per player is not a great ratio. It's not a great rooting ratio.
No, and on the other hand, Gretna, I think they've packed about 2,600 into the stadium.
They did. It's a full house tonight.
Standing room only.
And Tyler Ortley, Coach Ortley, he's on trying to set the sellout streak at the Castle. That sellout streak started this season with him in game number 1.
Absolutely. I can't tell if he's wearing a visor or if that's just a...
that's a ball cap.
Is it a ball cap, or could it be one of those, what are those hats called that fold down in the front?
Would that be a trucker hat, Jeff?
No,
Okay.
it has a, I mean, I'll get back to you on that.
I do see, looks like we had the full staff. Coach,
It's not a fedora, I know
the
that.
fitness coach, Scott Finkelstein over there in his orange hat and his Gretna GSC jersey, where he's probably been doing some serious coaching over there at the fields at Leo.
Absolutely. Okay, Gretna's still controlling. Have not even had a touch on ball for Curry. He's just sitting back there directing traffic, being a good sport. Go over with it.
Looks like that's little Joey Witt in there.
Joey Witt, freshman.
Getting some time here. I like what Coach Ortlieb's doing here, getting the young freshman involved. Some traffic there. He's got a little tape on his wrist. I don't know if he has an injury there or if that's just superstition or how he plays.
That or it could be a sweatband.
It could be. That's smart. Good idea. It is warm out here,
It's
folks.
warm, and he could be needing that to wipe the brow.
So now he calls a handball. It's the 5th one of the game, but the first call.
Well, he was within 10 feet of the player.
Yeah. He
So
likes that.
that's-
He likes that middle circle.
That's going to give the Pioneers. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's about right. It's going to give the Pioneers an opportunity to kick the ball down and into our defense here. Controlled by
Micah.
To Hector. Got to call something there. And he made the right call, I think.
He's feisty. Our spotter.
Happens to also be my favorite teacher in Gretna.
Yes, wonderful teaching.
There's a sent ball in.
What a ball.
Hector had a header, had his head on it.
So it looks like another goal kick, and number 4 will take it. He's going to need to ice that leg at halftime. Tom's probably has some salve for that.
He does. I saw him warming it up earlier.
On a day like today, you need some salve on those hot, tired, sore muscles.
He's the guy to do it. He's got the hands for it, trust me. All right, back to the game. Here we go. Hector controls it, looking over to, is that Ruff in there?
It sure is. Freshman Caden Ruff. Again, his father built this field.
Named for him.
Named for him, yep. And very similar to Kevin Costner in the movie Field of Dreams, I believe is how this one went down.
Out of bounds. Nope, Hector saves it. Oh, he should have let it go. It's okay. Throw into the Pioneers. We are just under 19 minutes in the first half here.
I believe Karsten was up here one day and heard the whisper of, if you grade it, they will play.
They will play.
And here we are.
Nicely done. Switching the field over to Malizi. Up to Joey. Benefuco. Hector and Ford. Oh, a little pushy. It's going to get,
Hector sends
chippy.
it in.
It's going to get chippy.
It is
folks.
going to get chippy.
Oh. And a card's going to
I think
come
a
out
card
on
is
that
gonna
one.
come out. So Cedar Moyer playing with a lot of physicality tonight, shouldered up. And I think the ref got, kind of given there. He didn't think he played the ball.
Good sportsmanship there. Moyer didn't mean to do that. They shook hands with number 3 for the Pioneers. And Nothing heard. That's Joseph Carney, named for Kearney, Nebraska.
Yeah, Joseph Carney. Or he could be, a carnival helper.
Could be a card, yeah. So Moyer sits down. I don't expect him to come in anytime soon. Definitely need, with back-to-back games like this, need some fresh legs.
Tell you what, that salve's going to come in handy tonight and tomorrow with these boys. I hope Tom has enough. Usually he's got 5 or 6 pounds on him.
I expect a lot of subs, and probably the starters to get out of here shortly. I would expect them to take them out towards the end of this half and maybe start the second half and then
play a lot of the young boys.
Yeah. As the goals start to creep up, and no use keeping all of them in.
You have a long week, and even longer week next week, so you want to,
Kind of a different schedule. We've been used to playing on Mondays and Thursdays, and the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, Mondays and Tuesdays. So a long drought between games. A lot of practice, a lot of school.
Young Caden Ruff.
Great take.
Great take. Nothing wrong with that at all.
You put 20 pounds on that kid, and that ball would be a rocket.
Yeah, in a corner. This corner kick brought to you by the internal combustion engine. Tomorrow on the way to Norris, this team will benefit from the internal combustion engine. Primarily brought to you by a man named Briggs and his partner Stratton. Okay, now to the corner kick.
Oh! Had an
shot.
opportunity. Just couldn't convert. He kicks it out of bounds, throwing to the Dragons. Is that a piston-driven?
I believe it's a piston-driven motor, the internal combustion engine, and I don't know if the bus they take is diesel.
It's diesel.
But I believe it would be.
And it's an automatic. I've been in those buses. What a take. It's going to be another corner. This, I believe, is number 6 or 7. I've lost track, but...
it's a touchdown on corners. And we have a substitution here. Jed Merriman for Micah Bernal, the Slavic youngster, will head out of the game, as well as... Nope, that's the only sub there. I thought I saw a couple other guys moving. So, Coach Ortley moving up the sideline, making his subs. He called that play there, told him to go short. Sent back in.
My hat off to Jessica Rice. She's been coaching this at this school now for several years, at least the last 5 I know of, and doing a good job. Not a lot to work with. The enrollment down there is down. I know they have a Catholic school, so that takes away from their public school enrollment as well. But she works hard.
And I've driven through Nebraska City, by Nebraska City the last couple weekends. I've had to go to Kansas City for some soccer, and it's a nice community. It's clean, well kept, kind of like this team, very well put together, nicely coached. I did speed through there, but we won't get into that.
Hector isn't like that. Felt like he was harassed a bit. Good battle going on. Not just a giveaway ball. Oh no, Ruff is going to catch it. No, he's not. But Haddon's there, picks up the garbage. Over to Ruff.
Ruff creating space for himself.
He's looking to take a shot. He wants it.
Sends it
Jed
in.
Merriman. I like what I'm seeing from the young lads.
Yeah, and the Pioneers are giving them space. I don't know if that's strategic on their part or if it's just that they're tired and it's warm and I don't know. But we do have plenty of room to dribble tonight. The grass looks better on the field. It looks like it's coming in a little better now with this heat.
They're playing a 3 defense back. They're playing a 3-3-4, which is a little unusual when you're playing the caliber team that Gretna has. You'd think they'd want to pack it in there, like what Mount Michael did.
Yeah, you'd want to pack it in like a nice sandwich bag for lunch, full of your carbohydrates, your proteins, and some quality fats.
This part of the game brought to you by Stoisage Sausage, the House of Stoisage. Locally owned by Stoisage. Fantastic food. 2 locations.
One off 24th Street.
And one off 132nd. Stoisage, the House of Sausage. Head ball, Voss. Just
nearly
misses.
had it.
Down there, Lindsay's there to pick it up. Over to Joey. Back to let's see the rough. Ross Thompson is in.
Rossi. Yeah, I heard of Rossi from the stands. That could be confused with Ross Jernstrom, who also goes by Rossi.
He's here in the stands as well.
Met him at a Husker away game years ago in Michigan State.
Yeah,
And
he's a local boy.
and
To King, I believe.
I think he gets quite thirsty, judging by what he was doing that night. But,
Well, he's got a nose. Yeah, he's got a gin blossom. Let's call it what it is.
yeah, there we go. I was being politically correct, which is my MO.
Short kick for the corner. Cover. Oh, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Caught Nebraska City with their shorts down, Brett.
And couldn't deliver.
No, could not deliver.
So here we go. With 11:40 to go in the first half. A lot of subs in for the Dragons. They're up 3-0. Nebraska City really yet to threaten.
I like to welcome my parents to their first game of the year. The weather brought them out.
Oh, it's
Great
nice.
to see them.
Great to see them.
They're down there at the other end. They'll see a lot of action next half.
Yeah. A little flip there by
A little
Cover.
flippity flip.
And Joey Witt tries to save it.
John Cover brings it down safely and wisely sends it back to defense to regroup. Thompson over to Jed, the fan favored. Back to John Cover. Oh, can't quite get there. Joey Witt tries to create a little chaos.
He may have got megged on that.
Joey Witt becoming a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Voss with it now. Looking to take control. Up to Lindsay, who presses it. He's got room. Loses it. It's going to be a throw-in to our Dragons. Lindsay throws it in. Back to Ruff. Over to John Cover. To Fibbage. To Lindsay, and unfortunately has a... Can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Pioneer throw-in. The lights are on now, Brett.
They are on. We're going from into a dusk
Type setting.
situation, and you want your lights in that situation.
Oh, you know who's in there now is for Gretna is Gino.
There he is. Look at it. He just right when you said it, he's on the ball.
Number 4, Gino. Brought to you. This is brought to you by Gino's Pizza Rolls. Go with Gino's. Oh, a little poke in the eye.
That's not good.
Unfortunate. Gino's Pizza Rolls. I lived off those in college.
Is it Geno's or Totino's?
There's a Gino's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those.
I got you. Do they make a breakfast pizza roll?
I'm not sure about that. Not in my. It's not part of my diet these days.
But they should. If they don't, let me tell you what, they should.
Wow, awarded a free kick here.
Interesting little play.
I thought maybe we'd just kick it back to the goalie and restart.
I thought we poked them in the eye.
Yeah.
And that's what you say. You always say that you do something, you're careful, you're going to poke someone's eye out, and that kind of almost happened.
John Cover with the take.
Big boot.
And Curry. Look at Curry going to have his first
The
touch.
senior gets involved. Nice little punt out.
Had some spin on that for sure. Led Joey Witt with the ball, number 40.
Sure is.
Wisely plays it back to Cover.
Now
Up
Ruff.
to Ruff. Over to Lindsay.
Lindsay's going to bring it in.
Absolutely just totally fakes that Pioneer out of his shoes. Got to give it to them. They're trying to hang tough. Throwing to the Dragons. Looks like Stoltenberg's over there sporting that neon cap.
No, I think that's Finkelstein. That's Scott Finkelstein.
Oh, is that the Finkel?
Yeah, that's how he shows up.
Okay. Who's wearing the short shorts over there? I think that's Jake Ridpath.
And he's able to wear them. If you could, like I say, if you got the body to wear it, wear it.
I'm going to bring back those bike coaching shorts.
I don't know that you could. Maybe eBay might be the only spot you can find.
I've got
those.
some still somewhere.
Okay.
In a box.
And
Somewhere.
they're a polyester, I believe.
They were in.
They're not a moisture wicking material.
No.
They're a heat builder.
They absolutely are. Yeah, you get something brewing down south of the border.
That's a cauldron down there.
Ross Thompson, unfortunately, cannot keep it in. Nice attempt by the junior there. Throwing to the Pioneers. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. And Ross Thompson heads it out. Pioneer throw in. Throws it in. Controlled by the Pioneers. We had a ball on the field.
Who brought that ball on the field?
Could have been a handball on us. Did not get called. Jed Merriman looking wants that ball.
Oh, it's going to get in there. Jed can't get there.
I like the call.
That's a good effort.
Yeah, trying to get the senior a goal on senior night.
That's exactly what you would ask for.
Senior to
Thompson.
senior is what that was.
Joey Witt. He's been special tonight.
He is special. Don't kid yourself. He's plenty special.
Good.
Boss controls it.
Nice little.
Little love tap up to John Cover. Controls it for the Dragons.
Over to his brother Jake. Back to brother again.
Little
And
give and
brother.
go, give and go
Look at that
twice.
brotherly love.
Nice send. Looking for Jed. Really wanting to get Jed a goal. Control.
Joey Witt plays that smart.
You put 40 pounds on that kid and look out. He's got to be about a $1.10 soaking wet.
He needs those pizza rolls 6 times a day.
And Ruff attacking over to the senior. Number 3, fan favorite, Jed Merriman. Passes it to a Pioneer, who sends it downfield. And that's Rocco. Scratch that. Gino.
Now
Gino
Cover.
to Cover. Back. Gino's got it. Wisely kicks it out of bounds to reset for Gretna. It'll be a Pioneer ball. Throw in. And we have a new Pioneer coming into the field. Number 5 for number 18. All right. Just under 4.5 to go in the half. Pioneers are attacking. Ruff breaks that up. Cleared by Gino. Pioneer throw in.
It is a perfect night out there for soccer, Jeff.
It's a perfect night for just about anything.
The wind has kind of died down. It's sun setting. It's probably down in the lower 70s about this time, about 70
I'd
degrees.
like to be outside, laying on a blanket with my little special lady, drinking a nice bottle of wine,
Eating a turkey sandwich.
maybe some Cheetos or some Cheez-Its.
There you go.
Oh, Jake Cover looking for number 2. Why not? Oh, good take.
Very close.
He tried to squeeze it by the goalie, and not a bad stop there by the man in fuchsia.
Big kick.
Ross Thompson with a big header.
And all kinds of room for Ruff. He's going to take a shot, and why not?
Zoomed it in a little bit too, just FYI. Well, it's the goalie for Nebraska City is definitely. Oh, he's out too. That's a great save. Cover wants that back.
He does.
Zach Voss this time with a header. Over to Moyer. Looking to attack.
His run.
Oh, it's a goal. Oh, just wide. Jiggy on the spot wasn't quite there. I thought that was a goal.
Goal kick number 4. He'll take it.
Going to be off of Merriman's back. Saved. Could have gone either way on that. Could have gone either way. Yeah, it was Merriman's arm. He was up there around the grill, looking to do a little special 1-2 punch. Number 4 takes it, runs halfway up the field and throws it in. Ross Thompson, little header there. Merriman on it with another header. Over to Jake Cover.
He'll make a run out of bounds to the
Oh,
Dragons.
a great quick throw into Moyer. Can he get there? Oh, just a bit out of his reach.
And we're under 2 minutes now.
I like the quick throw in there.
And this goal kick will be brought to you by Vlasic Pickles. If you like pickles and salt, get yourself some Vlasics. Put it on a turkey sandwich. Maybe have it with some wine on a blanket with that special someone. Vlasic Pickles. Pick yours up today everywhere.
I like mine in a Bloody Mary.
That's good. That's
Made
good
with
to know.
Soldier Valley vodka, your local vodka. Buy local.
I don't believe they've paid for sponsorship, Jeff.
That's just a personal little go to. That one's on me. Voss with a header. Nice over the head. Lindsay tries to control it, can't. Rough with the ball. Playing that midfield, and that's the future. I see him next year really trying to feel some of the.
Joey Witt
took one in the. Joey Witt just took one in the.
in the family jewels. Let's just be honest. Let's be upfront and honest, completely transparent.
He's running it off. Rub a little dirt on it and call it a day.
Thankfully, he's not taller. That could have been worse.
I'm sure they dropped, so I'm sure that hurt.
And Moyer loses it, and he's wanting to see him frustrated and get another yellow card.
Oh, look at this. A little slippy. You know, going back to Ruff, you're losing Nate Fibbage, you're losing John Cover.
10, 9,
and,
8,
I see good
7,
things for him coming
6,
in the future.
5,
Filling some of those
4,
roles.
3, 2, 1, 0.
And that'll bring us to halftime, folks. The Dragons lead it 3-0 over the Nebraska City Pioneers. The Pioneers have given up 3 goals and probably could have given up a few more, but they've played hard.
They have played hard. You know, and nothing to hold your head down on with the Dragons. We've had plenty of opportunities, but outstanding job so far by their goalie.
Yeah, there's a couple key saves he had, and I think a couple, miss hits on the Dragons' part. But overall, good match for the Dragons. I mean, we've possessed the ball. It's been on the finishing third most of the half. So you can't really ask for a whole lot more. You've gotten your youngsters in there to play. Clearly, if we would have our starters in, this is more than 3 right now. So
yeah, couldn't agree more. Looks like John Cover talking it over with the Ortley brothers. Not to be confused. That's a duo, just like the Pelini brothers here a few years back.
And the Wright brothers.
Yeah. And the Doobies.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Doobie brothers.
Yeah. And Tyler, is he dancing? Is that
No,
a dance?
no, I believe he's just kind of showing some skills.
Yeah, and he's. Yeah.
So we'd like to take this opportunity again to big shout out to our sponsors, and what a group of sponsors we have tonight, Brad.
Yep. And this most recent sponsor is Hormel Chili. With beans or not, when you have a Frankfurter, put on some Hormel Chili. Good Hormel Chili. Pick it up at the Orpheum Theater, the Omaha Community Playhouse, and the Rose Theater today.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Hormel being a sponsor, but on a day like today, ooh, as hot as it's been, that would not sit well in the tummy.
It could. You might need some salve on that tummy.
You have to go see Dr. Tom for that salve.
I would imagine that Dr. Tom is. You think he's quite busy doing some muscle rub downs in there with the salve right now?
Right now, I'm paying attention to that's Jim Cover.
Yep, Jim Cover heading over to
The facilities, going to check them out, make sure that they are in working order. Well, referees are taking a break as well. They're going over the strategy of what they called and what they didn't call, and
possibly talking about where they're going to go after the match.
yeah, I bet you head right over to Spikers.
Spikers or Boyd and Charlie's up in Elkhorn.
There you go.
Because I hear the ARs both love themselves some good barbecue.
I'm going to give a big shout out to yourself, Brett. You got a senior. You were down there walking with your son, arm in arm. How'd that feel?
Well, it was good. It was good. You know, it feels like it went very fast. It was just yesterday that he was a freshman, and it did go very fast. But it's been fun watching him these 4 years in high school, and as well as all those years in club. And he won't be playing after this season in high school. He'll be all done, and it'll be sad to see that, but also good moving on. And it's been great to be part of this program. And high school soccer is different than club, but most of the boys will tell you there's nothing like playing for your high school. It's a rare kid that'll tell you they'd rather play club. And sometimes maybe a little more serious kid you might think that, but playing for your school is pretty cool. And
yeah, and especially if you're in a town, or we're in a suburb now, but basically a town here that you get the locals to come out and watch you and cheer you on. Also, you get to play with your classmates, whether other than your club players. So, and another thing about club is typically you're playing in your age group. So, playing high school soccer, you're playing with 4 different ages. But once again, 6 minutes left until the second half, and we're going to take a break. Once again, Gretna up 3-0 on the Pioneers of Nebraska City.
we'll be back in just a few moments to start the second half. We're good tonight.
You're recording long after the cookie leaves.
I'm going to check on my mom and dad. Just by
You go down there and say hello.
in the finals now.
Oh, there is tonight. 8:40 is start time. So I said, well, it's gonna be a little late. I was able to see him walk up through our Simply Safe camera.
Oh yeah.
I didn't catch anyone else. There's one in our living room too, so I was able to.
It's creepy, by the way. You have it for your dog? Or?
No, it's my husband works nights, so it's pretty much a safety
Oh, I got you.
thing for me.
Oh, potential snow. We are looking at tomorrow 50-mile-an-hour winds. Large amounts of snow are likely northwest of here. Strong winds, gusts to 50. Any snow in the metro will happen after sunset.
I have 42 on the road. It's not raining, I'm fine. We have to keep much outside since we don't allow food.
When is that? Friday?
All day.
How many buses?
2. There's 5 second grade classrooms. So I have to split my class into the other 4 sisters only, or shows at the planetarium.
Today's Mike Riley Day.
Oh yeah?
April 4th.
I've never seen that before.
I found that.
Alright, team, come on out. Let's go through a storm.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'll go home. Salt something.
Be very good for the girls tomorrow.
Windy.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Can we get a water up here? Please.
Did more fans show up, or is there still?
About 11. I'm gonna get the turkey out of here. This guy runs weird. Oh God, the gazelle moves. Oh, I've been recording this whole time. All right, welcome back. Second half. Gretna attacking. Going to the north side. Jake over with it back from Patchy to Jake. Shot on goal and a shot in the goal with a ricochet.
What a way to start that. That's the quickest goal of the season in terms of starting the half. 17 seconds in. 17, also the number worn by Eric Hipple, former Detroit Lions quarterback.
I don't know what significance that has. Just FYI, you got a beautiful shade of blue on right now.
It's like a slate blue.
Yeah. I was recording the whole time when we weren't here. We were just having a conversation. Forgot to hit, I don't know what. I don't know. All right. So with just under a minute, we score a goal.
17 seconds, Jeff.
Well, yeah. And
That's what's way under a minute. It's not. It's under half a minute.
it is. Looks like he's got the starting. Pickle controls it. I'm just seeing if Jed Merriman's out there.
He's over here.
Okay, so it's the way they started the game. John Cover controls it. Merriman making the run. Patchy. Wisely pays it off to Ruff. Back to Patchy. He loses it for a second and gains control. To Jay Covert. Nope, that's Fibbage. Excuse me. Oh, and a swing and a miss. And guess what? Guess what time it is?
Corner time.
It's corner time. You know what else I like at corner? It's down in the corner? I
What?
don't know you either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The concession stand serving some good food tonight. I smell popcorn and pizza down there. We weren't offered any again.
No. John Cover to take this.
And he will.
Nice little send in. Fibbage controls it. It's in there. He's making a run. And a little ricochet off. Merriman feeling it. That's offsides. No, it would be offsides. No, another corner. I didn't see the number 4 back on that post.
Yeah.
Jake Cover. That was like a pinball going
John Culver set to. He delivers in there, just like Jimmy John's. He'll deliver.
Nice send again. Fibbage. It's like a replay of last corner. Slightly. Oh, Jed Merriman throws a nice little roundhouse right into the Pioneer defenseman. Quickly thrown in by Gretna. Patchy with it. Over to Jake. A little give and go. Oh, Fibbage. What's he going to do? Jake Cover. Somebody's got to take control of the ball. Oh, Patchy. Why not? Oh, kicked out, punched out by the goalie. And John Cover. I think he's going to look at send it. Nope, he decides to slow it down, throws it in the corner where Pickle likes it. Not quite able to get there. It'll be a throw in.
So the Dragons pressing again right out of the gate.
Oh, unfortunate. Went off of Ruff's feet and right back to the Pioneers here. Throwing it downfield to Carlos. Over to Ruff. Intercepted by Gretna with Ruff. Showing some moves. Cleared away by the Pioneers.
Haddon. Collected back to Voss. Now over to Malizi. Sends it up. Little flip.
Little flippity-doo-dah there.
Patchy trying to control it. Then Bickle snares it. Back over to Cover, the quarterback. Slides it into Ruff. He's got space. Moves to his left.
Wisely
Sends it over there to the fan favorite.
who keeps it in bounds. My partner here had to go to another window to see what was going on. It's going to be a throw into Gretna.
Looking forward to the new press box next year, Jeff.
Ain't for you, I hear. It's going to be the Brett Bickle press box.
That's amazing.
You know what Brett Bickle likes? He likes a good pickle.
I do like a good pickle. I'm kind of a fan of a Clausen. They're not a sponsor, and Vlasic might not like me saying that, but I do like a cold Clausen every once in a while.
Who doesn't?
But better yet than that is sliced fried pickles.
Not a fan. Never have been.
They're amazing. There's not a lot you can't fry that's good, Jeff. Isn't
Not a
good.
fan of a pickled fried pickle. It just does not sound.
You haven't had the right ones, Jeff.
Ref wanting to call something. He had the whistle in his mouth.
We go to Oscars and they have some amazing fried pickles.
Over to Merriman. Oh, gets mugged. Nothing called. Nice little move again. little dipsy doodle, and it's going to be either throw in or what's it going to be? It's going to be a corner. Corner number 26 for the Dragons. Let's see. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit, see if we can get something going. Who's taking it? Is it Cover?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, and a nice header. Just can't convert on that. Well done, though. Long kick with the wind. And Curry's going to have an opportunity
have
here.
a chance. He collects it, takes his time, and wings it out there like a frisbee.
Great form. Up to Judd Merriman, his senior classmate. To the freshman. To Apache, the sophomore, who's looking to attack. Gives it up to Jake Cover, give and go. Back into Apache, fighting for it. Loses it momentarily. Bickle's hot on the trail. And the toe pick, and look what he does. He does his signature move. Baseline. Why not? And a great save. Nice give and go. Very unselfish there. Bickle to Apache. Or was that Cover?
That was Cover, I believe, wasn't it? Toe pick by Haddon, not to be confused with Hayden.
2 Ds. That'll really make my dad upset, by the way, who's in the stands tonight.
It's unfortunate. The only game he gets to this year so far, and that's what he has to hear.
Here's his grandson's name mispronounced. John Cover with the ball. Attacks. Up to his brother. Back. Give and go. Loses it momentarily, but off the foot of a Pioneer. And a goal! Oh my goodness!
What a banger!
That was inches. Just slips it in on the left-hand side of the goal. There was nothing more than just a few inches.
That was a great take. And looking over at the coaches over there, Coach Tyler, he's talking to his assistants, trying to kind of strategize here about the next move.
I think they're going to pull. They'll end up pulling a bunch of the starters here. Got a big game tomorrow night. Get him out of here on a high note. Just that was a nice run. 2 goals in less than 10 minutes. 5-0 now.
To the Dragons.
Dragons look. Handball. Unfortunately, didn't get called. That's good. Let him play, he says. And Fibbich, the senior, throw into the Pioneers.
That's a quick throw in.
Just a few games left here in Ruff Stadium for the seniors. Settled by Fibbich, loses it momentarily. Controlled by Gretna, but can he get there? And he can't. Bickle was hot on pursuit, but can't get there. Throwing quickly to the Pioneers, who give it up right away. Controlled by Gretna. Bickle back to Voss, who will play it over to... Oh, no, he plays it to
Cover.
John Cover, looking to attack.
Oh, just
a little mismatch there.
But Jake gets it back. Voss has it now. Over to Malizi. Finds Patchy. Now to Bickle with space. Send it back into John. Good passing here by the Dragons. Fibbich. He'll dribble. He'll stop. He'll go. He wants a shot, I think.
Oh, my.
And that was a good take.
Controlled. Yeah, it was a good take.
Tough shot, but a good effort.
And controlled by
Patchy. It's got to be a foul there.
Yeah.
I mean, there is.
Yeah, that was. They were both doing a lot of little grabbing of each other, and the ref sees it to go to the Dragons. So this will be a short.
Haven't seen that much grabbing since Lookout Point.
Yeah,
back
this
in
will be a
1991.
short little pooch kick. Bickle, and the goalie makes a nice save. Goalie throws it out.
Berman overruns it. You hear Haddon.
little
A little pushy there, but Haddon's not having any of it.
that's rough. Making the move. Makes a guy miss. Looking to do something with it. Gives it out to Jake Cover, who's got, what, two on the night? Tries to find Fibbage. Just didn't quite get there.
Josh Haddon will collect it. Back to Voss. The middleman in the three-back set here tonight.
Up to John Cover, finds Patchy, who's got space and time. Up to Ruff, makes a move. Puts it into traffic on
Nice little
Fibbage.
spin move by Fibbage.
Great save by the goalie. That was a rocket by Fibbage.
That really was.
Out of bounds, just cleared, and we got a
A host of Dragons coming in. We're not even going to try to keep
a
up with
posse
this.
of Dragons coming in. Won't be able to even keep track. A lot of the starters, seniors going out. Let's see what we got. We got.
Joey Witt is quickly rising as a fan favorite.
Why not? You know? So you've got,
You've got Gino back there.
Ross Thompson's back there. So you got Voss and Haddon out. Merriman stays in. John Cover, the quarterback, is in. He'll stay in. Malizi's in as well. So whole new center back for defense. And that's number 14, Micah, the Slovenian.
Yep.
Up to Cover, 5 from Malizi. Augie's in there.
Oh, Augie. Haven't seen him for a bit.
Haven't called his name yet. Quite a win by the JV. Under 10 seconds left to go ahead 2-1.
Brilliant little match. I believe that keeps them undefeated on the season as well.
Oh. You know, and this is good, good minutes for some of the youngsters out there and really not missing a beat, That one gets through.
Be a throw-in for the Dragons. This throw-in brought to you by Post Toasties. When you're snuggled in bed in your footy PJs all in there and you feel a little gurgle in your tummy, go bake yourself a bowl of Post Toasties. Good.
I'm a big fan of Slim Jim. I've been known to take Slim Jims to bed with me.
Have you? A lot of salt, Jeff. Look at Jed Merriman.
What a great take.
And the fans wanted that
They did.
almost as much as he did.
Really happy for him.
And Coach Ortley, let's look over there. He's got his hands crossed. He might be getting a little bit of a chill. He's awfully thin. Doesn't take a lot to cool him down. Still has his shorts on, though.
Yeah, I brought shorts out for the first time this year.
Yeah, me as well. It was a good night for it. And probably be back in pants by Thursday as the weather's going to cool off.
I don't really like that decision by the senior goaltender. Just barely outside the box in front of a defenseman. I'm not sure Coach Ortley is a big fan of that either. But we've got Gretna. Oh, advantage Gretna.
The Slavic gets a call to go his way.
Yeah, he has.
Has he redeemed himself?
Nah, it's just
not
he's
completely.
having a good night. So John Cover takes the kick, throws it on goal. Oh! And Augie there, as well as Ross Thompson, just can't convert. Great attempt and a great ball by John Cover. So
John Covert, and he can send those in the corners, the free kicks. Is just that this team will miss that greatly next season.
yeah.
And that's something you take for granted. You've had him there for 4 years doing it, and so we'll look for someone else to step up next year and do that. Thompson in there.
Over to Malizi.
Easy will
Played out by the Pioneers. Throw in to Gretna. Malizzi takes it. Back to Ross Thompson. Looking to switch the field. Augie controls it. Is that number 40? That's Joey Witt.
Joey
who had
Witt.
it. Over Micah, back to Witt. Give and go, give and go.
It's possible that little thing he has on his arm, it could be a sponsor as well.
Could be. It could be a tattoo. I think they make them cover up the tattoos.
Yeah.
Slavics, just absolutely thrown to the ground is Augie. No, take that back.
That was rough.
That's the young freshman thrown by a senior.
Senior Pioneer.
Number 4, who was, that's pure frustration right there, Brad.
It is. Let's hope we don't get chippy. We've got a lot of game left here. We don't need any injuries.
We don't. This ball is going to be sent in by Cover. Oh, my. Good take.
It was a great take.
Covers who have a half a field in their backyard, I'm sure they practice that daily.
Big boot. Nice job by Gino there.
Great job by Gino.
Over here to fan favorite, Jed Merriman.
Gino Zocco.
Freshman, Caden Ruff. Nice little move through there.
They're picking on the freshman, Caden Ruff.
He's not backing down. He's doing a good job there.
Oh, he's going to get talked to. He's going to get
I
more.
think another. He does that again. He's going to yellow's coming
Yeah,
out.
I think so.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4 has been.
He's doing the same thing on this side.
We'll see what John Cover can do on this approach. It's a 2-man wall. See what he does. And it's just a little wide and low, yeah.
Hoping to get a deflection in there, maybe.
I think so. Substitutions. Just another group of
Dragons.
and one Pioneer.
You've got Parker
Jack Bailey's coming
Lammers.
in.
You got Carson Poole, Jack Bailey.
These are names I'm not used to calling, Brett. We're going to have to go deep into the archive here.
Hold up. Joe Burns, number 30.
Joey Burns is into the game. Okay, good. So we got all John. That might be a little premature there for the young lad for Gretna.
Are we exclusively JV out there at this point?
I think John Cover, is he out now? Yeah, Johnny's out. Curry.
All right.
Gino gives a little forearm welcome to his neighbors to the south there.
Curry Arms, who's played the whole game so far. Up to Bernal, the Slavic youth.
Just over 22 minutes to play in the match. Dragons up 5-0.
Joey Witt. Of course, Slavic's known for their fish and chips. Imagine that'd be a nice snack after this match.
That sounds delicious. I had a little piece of Godfather's pizza from the Gretna Godfathers here.
At halftime?
No, I had it before the game.
How's that sitting on you?
It's sitting well. A little pricey.
Well, you get what you pay for.
But it goes to a good cause. It goes to the cheerleaders this time. So
Okay.
I'm willing to. Oh, unfortunate there.
So at this point, 21 minutes to go in the match, just over.
That's Carson Poole that got a little ass grabby there. If I can say that.
You can say anything you want, Jeff. It's a free country.
Back to
Actually, not
Ross
true, but-
Thompson. Back over to someone I don't know again. Can't.
There's a Slavic. Look at him, just smooth as silky smooth over there.
Joey Witt back to Ross
Of course,
Thompson.
Slovenia, one of the largest producers of silk in the world.
That's Micah.
Carson Poole,
Carson Poole with the ball now.
he's dancing up.
Over here to. Oh, nice cross. Oh, I just can't convert.
Nearly.
I gotta go deep in the archives here. That Logan Miller's in there for. Nope, scratch that. Parker Lammers. Lammers.
Parker Lammer, 28.
28. Okay.
He's been in a few games. He's been in a few matches.
He looks
He's
fairly
short.
tall. Once again, you get some meat on. Get him into the.
The Godfathers?
Well, get him into the table. The
training table.
training table, and let.
Where is our training table, Jeff? Is it at Kingdom Insurance or?
No, they aren't sponsored.
Oh, check that. It's at Access Insurance.
Take care of our sponsors.
Those who pay, those who don't. You'll have to wait till next match to give yourself a chance to be heard.
Micah back to Thompson.
I don't know if I've seen Doug Ortley out there tonight. Is he Tyler's father? Is he here?
No, but Mr. Stoltenberg's there.
Okay.
I saw him walk in.
He's also a fan favorite. I would imagine that Tyler's father, Doug, he could be still at the office. I'm doing some work because I'm pretty sure Tyler's not doing a whole lot these days.
Ross Thompson controls it.
He's too busy listening to your commentary.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Back to Thompson. Looking to spread the field. Over to Rocco.
We'd like to thank everybody out there on YouTube who watches our
Podcasts.
podcasts.
A little hard to handle. Cleared away by the Pioneers. And
Curry Arms calls him off and takes the ball. That's what you want to see out of your goalkeeper.
Jack Bailey with the ball.
Jack Bailey, not afraid to mix it up.
No.
Eats an apple every day in the same class at the same time, from what I hear.
He's a creature of comfort. Augie. No, who was that? That was Joey Witt with the ball.
And Gino.
I'm about 3 or 4 plays behind as I'm
Joe
studying.
Burns. You like to see that from Joe, the young lad. I had the opportunity to coach him in club a number of years ago. He did have very long hair at one time. He cleaned it up. And I like what I see out there from his hairstylist.
Yeah, it's important to have good hygiene too, by the way.
It is.
You don't want to be that kid. You know what I'm talking about. The smelly kid.
You don't want to be that
I
kid.
used to give that talk to when I was coaching youth, 5th, 6th graders, 7th graders. Don't be that kid. Don't be that smelly kid.
Number 4.
If a coach gives a player a bar of soap, a brand new bar of soap, there's meaning behind.
You expect that to be used.
Yes. Oh, and Augie is pickpocketed. Back to Ross Thompson, getting a lot of playing time. Good for him. Lammers.
We got ourselves a corner.
You're going to see who takes this corner.
This will be new. This could be a precursor to what we'll see next season.
I see Ross Thompson going up. Looks like
No one wants the corner, and Carson Poole's going to take it. The big strapping lad from Sandy Beach, or whatever it's called out there in Ashland.
oh, really?
Big Sandy, maybe.
Is he an Ashland boy?
Yeah, they live in that Big Sandy.
They go to
community.
Ashland?
They go to Gretna.
Oh, they do go to Grand.
Well,
Okay.
he's playing for Gretna High School tonight.
But yeah, I heard they had a co-op that.
Oh, okay. He does come to Gretna.
Okay. Yeah, they actually. The reason why I say that is, good friends of ours who have a young lad in junior high is thinking of going to Ashland. You know them, Stuckenholzes.
Oh.
Michael Stuckenholz. Considering Ashland
Really?
to play basketball down there and maybe come back here and play soccer.
And you can go.
Relation to Renee.
Yep.
You can play both places then.
You can. They have a co-op Ashland. If they don't have a sport there, you can opt in here and play the sport that they don't have. So that would be why soccer. But he actually would go to Ashland and play soccer here.
Okay.
So, just thinks maybe might have a little bit better opportunity to get on the floor.
We'd like to welcome those from Sydney, Australia, who just finished watching the Golden Girls. Welcome to the broadcast.
And we are a worldwide broadcast now. We'd like to thank our sponsors.
The B. Arthur Foundation,
State Farm Insurance, Access Insurance,
Hormel Chili, Vlasic Pickles,
Shelter Insurance, and Farmers Insurance.
and don't forget Geico.
And Geico.
A lot of insurance work tonight.
Oh, a take by 33 Lammers.
The pool.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's back to you in the pool. You know, one thing you don't want in the pool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want, there's certain things you do not want in the pool.
14, coming up on 14 and a half minutes, and it is just absolutely, it's just become,
Look at pool there, nice. And
oh! Little Augie makes a nice move, a little cross. Cleared away by the Pioneers. Looking to get something going here, but Ross Thompson says, I don't think so. And I'm sorry, but that camera was filming the sky. I apologize.
tell you what, it's this view with this camera, the sky has a nice shade of blue to it.
It does, but we're supposed to be filming the game, and I was tilted at the wrong angle. Curry to take the goal kick. Drives the ball best he can. Over to Augie. Love that name. Augusta.
Yeah.
Augustine? I think it's Augustine.
A name that commands respect.
Very Italian. Oh my goodness! What a great attempt. It was a great cross and a header by the guy out there for
In green.
In green. And for those that are color, number 12. Those of you who are colorblind, that would be black. Oh, that's Malizi. I didn't know he was still in there. I didn't expect him to still be in there. Augie.
Well, to note to Coach Ortley, the more subs you give us, the more confused we become.
Yeah. So 1 and 2 at a time would be appreciated next game.
Yeah.
Or a pair of binoculars. With
Yeah. So a substitute.
We prefer a drip, not a rush of water like a fire hose.
Throw into the Pioneers. Throws it into our defense. Controlled by Thompson. Over to Bailey. Who drives the ball forward. Unfortunate there.
Throw in for
for
Dragons.
Gretna.
This throw-in brought to you by Juice Stop. When you need some juice and you want to stop, head over to Juice Stop.
I love that place. Haven't been there in a while though.
It's near it's near Kingdom Insurance, but they aren't a sponsor.
They're not a sponsor. They're the only insurance company in Gretna Metropolis that does not
sponsor these games.
sponsor us. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. You'd like to see that.
I know right now though, Brett, the other sponsors that we mentioned, insurance, are giving 10% off
Yes.
any insurance that they write in the next week will be 10% off. So
there's some competition there.
there is.
And they also provide us with 3 meals per week, prepared and delivered. So if Kingdom wants to get into it, they've got some competition.
Once again, you're mentioning the name way too much, Brett. Yeah, and Gretna's still controlling here. A lot of young lads getting some time. Oh, played to Augie. Oh, just can't get all of it there. Be a goal kick to the Pioneers.
Pioneers.
sub.
And we got a sub, but yep,
Looks
he's
like-
going to come in.
Is that Joey Witt? It is.
It's
Young
Joey
Witt.
Witt's back in the game. Good
He's
for
going to
him.
take, looks like Coach listened to us, taking out Parker Lammers. One player at a time. That's what we'd like to see. We can keep up with that.
Yeah, a lot of players getting some playing time this year. Going to be a lot of first-time letters being handed out at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Always enjoy seeing those. The smiles it brings to their face. There's Joey Witt, becoming a fan favorite once again. Back to Gino, over to Thompson, who controls it nicely. Plays it up the right side. Oh, a little give and go to himself. Bailey.
Now Thompson. Looks like Burns.
Oh, number 4 is they got number 4 playing in the midfield now. Handball. Got to call that. Didn't. Number 4 wants a little bit of something.
And Curry Arms tested for the true first time tonight. The ball sails over the crossbar.
Malizi goes out.
And it looks like that's Parker Lammers back in now, playing right back. Or, yeah, not right back, but right mid, right wing.
Augie with the ball. Playing green to green. Nope. Yep.
Joe Burns helps him out there.
Jack Bailey.
Lammers.
Little can't quite control. Oh, gets pushed down though. No call on that. Hard to believe he's letting him play. Guess we had possession.
Carter Hinman in there now as well.
Now they're going to call it. Now they're going to call it. Okay. We had enough.
Well, the grandson's not in the game anymore. They probably figured.
Good little send. No problem for the goalie in Fuchsia, who will drive the ball out, and not a well
Struck
placed
ball.
Yeah, it was a mishit. But Pioneers get it back. They're controlling.
Here comes
4.
number 4. He is aggressive.
He loses it.
If anything, he's got heart and moxie. Carson Poole, great job fighting around that player for the ball. Carter Hinman now. Gives it up to Ruff. He'll play it over there for Lammers. Slides it in. And Joey Witt nearly had it.
Ball now controlled by Witt. Little dipsy doodle. One name we haven't called, he's been on the injured reserve, is Jack Weiss.
Yes.
I've been a Jack Weiss fan for quite some time. I've coached him. And kid's got a lot of heart. So hopefully he gets back to feeling better, whatever ailment he has, and can see some field time. Augie doing his best to shield. Yeah, nicely done.
Nicely done. And this goal kick brought to you by Hanes Underpants and Undershirts. Found at the Gretna Crossing Mall.
Underpants, really? Or underwear?
You can call them what you want, Jeff. At my house, we call them underpants.
Interesting.
Cover your non-vegetables.
Gretna on the attack. You can tell, it's a little off. It's not the caliber of soccer quite yet what the starters do, but they're trying hard. They're working hard out there. The passes just aren't as crisp, but some good things going on for the Dragons. Future looks bright. Number 4 for the Pioneers.
Carson Poole.
I know Bailey would like to have a little piece of him.
Sure, he won't stop. Probably a handball there, but not called. And Curry.
Calls them off.
He does call him off.
Another save for Curry.
Like the owner calling off his dog.
Got himself a shutout going.
He does. So, nearing the 5-minute mark left in the match. The wind picking up just a bit on the north, maybe signaling that an Alberta Clipper will be moving in later this week.
Big shout out to our viewers once again in Spirit Woods, Saskatchewan. Say a good aid to all you all out there. Yeah, it's supposed to be gusting 50 miles an hour tomorrow. And the girls play right here at the Carson Ruff Stadium. So
Yeah.
Keep it clean, White.
Mitch Voss always has something to say to the other team. Just ask him to keep it clean.
and I think they'll probably respect his. Oh, new goalie in. That's that JV goalie. We had a nice game.
Up until about 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
He, unfortunate.
Yeah. Over to Maurice. Over to then Chico. Jack Bailey says, I've got it now. Little give and go. Little shake and bake.
A little shake and bake. You love a little shake and bake.
Got something going here.
Rule to Witt.
Augusta puts a nice ball into Joey Witt.
And that's
Also
rough.
known as, a nice ball up to, can't get there. Going to be out of bounds.
I'll tell you what,
Ball.
Caden Ruff, that kid's going to be a player here for 4 years. He's good, solid, looks good out there.
He's got some good minutes.
And he's getting more comfortable the more he plays. He's a solid sub coming off the bench that can play on this varsity team the rest of the season.
I like to see him get in more of that Hormel chili. Put some weight on those bones.
Yeah. Frankfurter.
I don't know if Carson Ruff is hiding the food from him or what.
I don't know.
But,
He looks like he's eating fine.
yeah. Oh, there's some pushing going on here.
Good war.
Who's number 4 doing it again?
Yep.
Mitch Voss is. Oh, that's dangerous.
It is. Mitch Voss letting the referee hear it. And he's known for that. He'll let him hear it from his voice or through social media, not afraid to state his opinion.
I appreciate that. Back to Thompson. Back to the game here. We've got Gretna up 5-0 with just 2.5 minutes
I
left.
thought I saw lightning, but it's
a flash.
camera flashes. Camera flash.
Christy Thompson taking pictures down there, and why not?
Why not?
Her
It's her
son's
son
in there.
Ross. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd look for one coming. There it is. He's got the ball, so flash away. Christy.
Blinding the players with that flash.
Yes, and the announcers.
Gretna throw in.
This throw-in brought to you by Canon Cameras. The best flash in the business. Just ask Christy Thompson.
That's a free little spiff of endorsement by you. Jack Bailey says, I don't think so.
Go green.
Augie to Joey. That's not Joey.
No. That doesn't look like a Buttafuoco.
Oh my.
And there's a push.
Little pushy, and what will...
And that's
okay.
Joey Witt right there.
Yeah.
Who's going to take this kick? Is it going to be Poole? It's going to be Rough, and I agree with that.
Let's zoom in and see what we got going on here, shall we?
We've got 1:24 to go on a 5-0 game.
More flashes from the crowd.
Rough sends it in.
And a goal.
Great job. And that's Carter Hinman, I believe. Number 31. Yep, Carter Hinman.
Well
Rough,
done.
Rough to Hinman for the 6th goal of the night. So with just over a minute to play, the Dragons tack on another one. I love what we're seeing here with these youngsters getting some quality time.
I agree.
The wind is picking up. For those of you traveling home,
blowing north to south, so it's going to blow Nebraska City home. They'll get home in record time.
They will. The rest of you heading home to Lincoln Place or other locations in the Gretna metropolitan area.
Probably take you about the same amount of time to get to Nebraska City.
Yep. I'd keep your windows up and the pedal to the metal. For those of you traveling by horse and carriage, I would just camp here and leave early tomorrow morning.
A little pushy. There's going to be some. There's just going to be rubbing's racing, but referee letting it go a little much here.
I think he's focused on what he's going to order at Corner Kicks after the match. Corner Kicks, sponsor in Millard. Great finger food and snacks.
Never been there.
And some sarsaparilla and some drinks to go with it.
I wonder if they carry Soldier Valley.
Well, I would imagine you might know if they do.
I don't actually.
And I would suspect that they don't.
That's not part of my deal.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Number
6,
4, not backing
5,
down.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that'll do it for the Dragons.
Words being exchanged from 4 and 33.
4-33. Carson Poole, not afraid to mix it up. Number 4, and the referee lost control of him in the last 15 minutes.
Yes. Final score here, 6-0. Your Dragons, undefeated, will go into Norris Stadium tomorrow. I won't say heavily favored, but they should be favored. Brett, your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are we will be probably the favorite there, just with our record and how we've played this year. I like what Coach is doing.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's contest between the Nebraska City Pioneers and the Gretna Dragons. First, the lineups for the Pioneers.